Okay, here we go. I'm just going to basically run down the iPhone, what comes in the box, what it can do, and how it does it. Okay, this is the box, as you can see. It's black cardboard. It's a very nice box. iPhone 8 gig. Just some information on the back. There's the Apple logo. That's about it. Very simple box. All right, let's open it up. Slides open. There it is. The iPhone. Very sleek, very shiny, of course. Complete fingerprint magnet, which is why a screen protector of some kind is absolutely necessary. Okay, we'll get to this in a minute. Let's just put it aside. I'll show you what's inside the box. Signed by Apple in California. Just pop that out. That's just a tray. This little black case just has some very simple documentation, no huge user manual or anything like that. A few little information in there, and a cleaning cloth, which is nice. Go. Okay, now inside the box. First, this is your standard American wall charger. Nothing too crazy. Just plug in the data cable and you're ready to charge. Also comes with a very nice little dock. Put it on your desk. It conveniently has a audio output jack, so you can connect it to a stereo or anything like that in case you don't have the speaker docks that are available for the iPhone. Okay. Now, the standard Apple iPod data cable. Everyone is familiar with these, everyone has seen these, nothing special. And finally, your standard iPod earplugs. Again, they're not that great, so it's best to get a good secondary pair for your primary use. That was the box. Here we go. Let's look at the hardware for this thing. Front, there's your speaker. There's the one button on the front. That is the home button. On this side, you have a little switch. Flip it down, goes to vibrate mode. Flip it up, goes to ringer mode. This is simply a volume rocker, up and down. On the bottom, here, this is a speaker, which earlier reviews with the first firmware is very soft, but now it's very, very loud. This is your microphone. This is where you plug in the data cable and place it into the dock. On this side, completely bare, nothing at all. On top, here we go. Now we have, this is basically the sleep button and to wake it up and to power it off. This is your standard 3.5mm headphone jack, and this right here is the SIM tray. Stick a paper clip in there, it pops right out. You can switch the SIMs, you can change it up, you can do anything you need. The phone does not need to be turned off to do that. It pops right out, and pop in another SIM, detects it, and you're ready to go. Okay, back. iPhone, a nice little shiny Apple logo, and your camera sensor. I'll get into the camera when we get to that part. Okay, here we go. Let's turn this thing on. Now it's on, but it's sleeping. Can't tell. Press the home button. There you go. Nice. Time. That's the wallpaper I currently have. Slide to unlock. Perfectly smooth. Here we go. Now, this is firmware 1.1.2 that I'm running. It has been jailbroken, and I'll get to that later on. But first, I'm just going to run through the icons and what they do. This will probably be divided into 2, 3, maybe even 4 parts because there's a 10-minute time limit on YouTube. But let's get started. Okay, first, SMS, top left. Click that. Now the way the iPhone divides your SMSs is by the sender, which is very nice. And I'll show you how that works. Basically, we have 2 senders right now who have SMSs from Benny, Misbah. Let's go to Benny. Click on Benny. And green shows the things that I've said, and gray or whitish shows the things that he's said. You can scroll down through your entire conversation with just a flick. Flick as hard as you want, slow as you want, goes down perfectly smooth. Pick up any conversation from any time. It organizes it very, very, very nicely. It's very, very nice. Okay, go back to messages. You have another guy right here. Click on him. Not as many messages, but basically get the idea. Now, you want to create a new message. Click this up here. You can add recipients. Let's cancel that. Cancel that. Go back here. Now, if you want to reply to a message, click this area, and the touchpad pops up. Now, this is the biggest thing that people have issues with. How is the software touchpad? It's not as good as a hardware touchpad, all those kind of things. The thing is, this is the best software touchpad ever, and its predictive typing system is the best ever, hands down. I'll tell you why. The reason is because most predictive systems follow each letter input that you have and try to guess what word you're trying to type. What the iPhone does is, even as you're typing, it tries to guess, and even if you spell that word wrong, it guesses 99% of the time. It'll guess the right word. If you spell the word completely wrong, it'll show you the right word, and you can just press spacebar and use it. For example, let's see, if I want to type the word last, L-A-S-T, right? Let's say I accidentally pressed D-T. It still gives me last even though I spelled it wrong. The way it works is the system identifies which part of the keypad you're pressing, narrows down what words actually can be pressed even if you spell the word completely wrong, and it does that. I've been using it now for 4 or 5 days, and it's a little hard in this position with the camera between my arms, but it's very, very easy to get used to typing. iPhone is very easy to type on. Now, it took a minute, but if I didn't have this camera between my arms, it would have gone a lot faster, and that's pretty fast. Messages. Okay, that's basically your messaging center, and let's press the home button to back out. Go to the next thing, calendar. Again, calendar is your simple basic calendar. You can go left and right, add events, you know, it's nothing really special. Click on whatever date you want. You can go by a day, you can go by a list, you can go by months, you can go by anything. Now, let's go back. Photos. Now, this is the photo albums. Now, your camera roll, click on this, and it shows you the pictures that you've taken with the camera. Now, click on someone, see a picture. The camera quality is extremely good. I know it's only 2 megapixels, but the pictures, I mean, I'm not sure what kind of sensor they're using, but it's excellent, and the pictures it takes come out very, very nicely on the screen, and if you transfer them to the computer, they look great. Now, you can sync your own photos, like select. Now, this is a folder of my own photos. Flick up and down, choose whatever you want. For example, let's go to here. It's a little picture of my house. Now, you see the picture's cut off because it's not in landscape mode. You want to see it in that mode, just switch the screen like this, goes to that. Perfectly smooth. This way, does the same thing if you go this way. Now, you want to switch pictures, flip your finger, goes to the next picture. Flip, flip. At any time, do that. There you go. Very, very convenient. But, again, that's part of using the iPhone. The camera. Now, the camera is very simple. Unfortunately, it has no effects, no black and white, no exposure balance, nothing you can change manually. But the pictures it does take, even in low light without a flash, are excellent. Very simple here. One button takes you to your gallery, one button takes a picture. Now, let's just put this up right here. The pictures it does take are extremely quick and extremely well focused, and the color balance is excellent. Click that, there you go. Within a second, goes to your gallery. Let's click on the gallery. Click on that. There we go. Comes out very nicely. It's very surprising, and you really need to see the pictures to be able to see what the iPhone can do. Okay, now, YouTube. This is very cool. Now, if you have a data connection, you can, hold on a second, let me just turn on my Wi-Fi right here because I'm not in any service. Wi-Fi network's on. Found my home network, connects to it automatically. I just need to turn my Wi-Fi on. Back out of here and go to YouTube. Okay, now, featured. Click the button for featured, pops up your videos. Any video you want is right there. Scroll through. Most viewed, you can search for your own videos. But I'm running a little low on time. It's almost 10 minutes, so I'm going to stop this, pick up from YouTube with the next part, so I will see you there. Okay.